Hey, what's up guys? Alario here with a new video, and today we're going to be doing a quick comparison of the Fitbit Surge and the Microsoft Band. Now the reason we're comparing these two today is because these are kind of the new age of fitness trackers slash smartwatches slash everything. So this is a new generation that's pretty much coming out this year where everything is just kind of thrown into one band. You got the fitness, you got the notifications, you got heart rate monitoring, you got sleep monitoring. You pretty much have everything in a watch, but at the same time, it's not really a smartwatch. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at them, their price points, and again, very quickly. I'm not going to cover the software itself because we could be here all day discussing it. So I kind of want to cover the key points that I've experienced using both these bands and which one in the end is worth your investment, your money in. So starting off, guys, the Microsoft Band retails for $199.99, and the Fitbit Surge technically, it's not even out yet. It's kind of slowly rolling out in stores right now. It retails for $249.99, so it's $50 more. They both have heart rate monitoring. They both have smart notifications, and they both track your steps, calories, pretty much everything a fitness band usually tracks. But where they're different is how they execute that. So taking a look at the Microsoft Band itself, as you can see here, you do have a LCD screen, which is full color, and turning it on, you have a full touchscreen navigation system. So as you can see here, you have your time, and it's very elegant, I want to say. Now the size itself, it's a thicker band. So as you can see here, this band has over 10 sensors built in, and you can tell by its chunkiness here on the sides and in the top. Here in the top, you do have your heart rate monitor and your clasp, which clasps in like this. Now this band does come in two sizes. I believe it's large and medium, and it is attachable, or it is adjustable here with this clasp. This band is not waterproof. Keep that in mind. So you can't even take this in the shower because you might ruin that. So there's no seal anywhere. So definitely don't take it in the water. Don't take it in the shower. Don't swim with it because you will break it. Going to the Fitbit Surge, complete different look. So as you can see here, you have a black and white touchscreen with a different navigation here. So as you can see, all black and white, all big buttons, very cartoonish, very simple, and it doesn't give you all notifications. So one thing to keep in mind, the Fitbit Surge only gives you text messages and phone calls, so kind of a caller ID, whereas in the Microsoft Band gives you every kind of notification, which is Facebook, Instagram, email. You can customize it to pretty much give you notification for everything, at least in iOS, that comes in through Notification Center, which means every notification that hits your phone, you will get notified with a Microsoft Band. Fitbit Surge, exclusive to text messages and caller ID. Keep that in mind. So as you can see here, like I said, color or black and white screen. There's a plastic here. It feels very cheap. I'm not sure how it's going to hold up over time. As of right now, I have no scratches, but over time, I have a feeling this will scratch to the fact that it's cheap plastic. So taking a look at the band itself, here in the back you do have your heart rate monitor, and you do have the silicone band that attaches watch style. As far as design, it's strictly preference. I think the Microsoft Band looks a little more modern, where this looks a little more traditional. So let's go ahead and cover some of the features here, guys. So starting off with battery, the Microsoft Band promises 2 days of battery life, whereas the Fitbit Surge promises 7 days. Now, one thing to note, both these bands charge up fairly quickly. So charging them, I think the Microsoft Band takes 2 hours. The Fitbit Surge, I'm not sure how long it takes, but I haven't seen it take over 2 hours to fully charge. As far as actual use, the Microsoft Band only lasts me a day. So if I didn't work out or didn't track my sleep, the Microsoft Band would definitely go 2 days, but considering my workout lasts about 2 hours, I'm not sure if it's the constant heart rate monitoring that it's doing or what it's doing during the workout. It completely drains my battery. So the Microsoft Band, I don't even use it to sleep anymore or track my sleep because of the fact that it won't last. So I usually charge the Microsoft Band every night, which kind of loses its sleep tracking capability because I want to track everything else during the day. The Fitbit Surge, on the other hand, promises 7-day battery life. And how can I say this? I've been charging it in my car on the way to work once every 4 days, and it has not gone down below 50%. This battery life is ridiculous. It is amazing. I use it to track my sleep. I use it to track my workouts. And like I said, I'm charging it maybe 15 minutes every 3 days. So Battery life on the Fitbit Surge is ridiculous. The battery life absolutely beats out the Microsoft Band. And considering these bands are meant to track your sleep, your workouts, everything you do, battery life is really important. So the Fitbit Surge definitely takes the battery claim here and beats it by a long shot. Now keep in mind though, the Fitbit Surge does not give you all notifications like the Microsoft Band or a color touchscreen. So you kind of have to have some trade-offs for that battery life. But as far as battery life, I really did enjoy the Fitbit Surge a lot more because of that. So moving on to notifications, which is key. So the notifications in the Fitbit Surge are pretty terrible. So the system is fairly simple. You press this button here to the left-hand side. And on the top right-hand side, you have a little text message button. You click it here and it'll show up. I'm not going to click it here so I don't show you my text messages, but that's pretty much how the system works. And you can swipe left to right to view your previous text messages. In the Microsoft Band, like I said before, you can sync it with iOS where you have notifications from your entire notification center. And you have this really unique user interface where you can see all your notifications. You can see your previous notifications, and again, you see them in color and you can navigate through them. You can tell the Microsoft Band was built thinking about notifications, whereas in the Fitbit Surge, it was an afterthought. So overall, guys, I mean, they both track your calories, they both track your sleep. I think the heart rate monitor was a little more accurate on the Fitbit Surge, just because of the fact that if you look at the design, you can see here that the heart rate monitor has a little bit of a bulge, which actually makes it press on your skin for better contact. Whereas in the Microsoft Band, it has a bulge as well here to put that pressure, but it doesn't fit as, I want to say, as snug as this for that accurate heart rate reading. Now, this is still pretty accurate. I've compared it to the Polar and the actual treadmills at the gym, and it's only a few beats off, but this just gives you a constant, more accurate reading because of the design, I want to say. Now, my biggest complaint here, guys, on the Microsoft Band is the charging pins. So let me go ahead and open this up. So the charging pins are exposed, and it's charged via a magnetic charger. And as you can see here, it's dirty. It gets real dirty real fast. And the camera to focus real quick. It gets dirty real fast. It gets nasty. And I mean, I clean it with a Q-tip, but I mean, it's definitely not an enjoyable experience having to clean the charging pins because of the fact that sweat's getting in there, and I mean, everyday use is getting in there. So I'm not sure if Microsoft's going to change the design. I mean, they better on the second generation because of the fact that, I mean, get the focus. It looks pretty disgusting. And again, having to clean this once a week gets annoying just from everyday use. So you look at the Fitbit Surge, it has a recessed charger. It's not magnetic. It actually kind of snaps on in place. And as you can see, there's no dirt, no grime or anything, no sense of corrosion or whatever that might be. And again, it might be because of the fact that this is waterproof and I take it in the shower, so that kind of washes it out. But again, the charging pins are kept cleaner here, and overall this device just looks better after 2 weeks of use. As you can see, the Microsoft Band looks pretty worn right here. So my conclusion, guys, you have two amazing bands, two different price points. They're both pretty pricey, right? You got $250, you got $200. Battery life, notifications, it kind of just depends what you're looking for. To be honest, for me, I'm going to be getting an Apple Watch when that comes out. I am an iOS user, so notifications aren't as important right now to me because I know I'm going to solve that with that upcoming device. So for me, this fitness tracker needs to be really good at fitness, and the Fitbit Surge takes it. So I haven't covered apps yet or ecosystems because that's just a whole nother video. But as far as hardware itself, Fitbit has it down. Even though the notifications kind of suck on it, I'll tell you right now that I enjoyed it so much more because of the battery life. I enjoy being able to work out with it, track my sleep with it without having to worry if my device is going to die. Whereas in the Microsoft Band, where it was a really enjoyable experience, the battery life really did hinder it. And again, the fact that the charging pins get dirty and the fact that the heart rate isn't as accurate as a Fitbit or Pulse, the Pulse heart rate reader, kind of defeats the purpose of having it during your workout, when it's going to skew your results a little bit. So for $50 more, you do get longer battery life, more comfortable device, more accurate reading, but notifications aren't as great. So if you're using this device for notifications and you don't want to track your sleep and you're okay charging it every night, save yourself $50, get the Microsoft Band. It's definitely a good device. If you you want to track your sleep, you want to use every single feature it has, and you're using it for working out, that's your main reason of buying this device, get the Fitbit Surge. It definitely does workouts a lot better. It's a lot more comfortable, a lot more adjustable, because it's a lot more traditional on the actual band itself. In the end, both great devices. I think Microsoft did a hell of a job on this first generation, and I can't wait to see what the second generation is going to look like. I mean, Fitbit's been doing this for years now, so I mean, if you look at it, for Microsoft being in the game for the first time, putting up a fight like this, I'm really impressed. But I'm going to go ahead and give the winner to the Fitbit Surge. In the end, guys, tell me what you think of this video. Quick comparison. There's so much to cover. I try to do it really quickly, and I think I still kind of went over 10 minutes. So let me know if you guys want to see any additional features or videos, if you want me to cover the software, so I can do a video on that, guys. But as always, please like this video, please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one. Peace.